Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amy, and today I'm here to do my very first tag themed video. My friend Deb's Beauty Diary created this Thanksgiving tag, and I was really excited to join in on this tag because I love Thanksgiving. I do like tag videos, and I think it's really kind of fun to reflect on your makeup collection in a little bit of a different way. I will have Deb's channel listed below so that you can go check her out. She really loves doing project panning and recently has been doing some decluttering. She is so inspiring to me because she loves color, and as me, someone who is mostly a boring makeup person, she is someone who has really been inspiring me this year to step out of my comfort zone and add a little bit of color to my life. Go check her out. Let's go ahead and get started with this tag video. I'm gonna put my hair up in a ponytail so it's out of my way. And usually when it's wet, I try to do like a loose ponytail, as gentle as I can with my hair, or I have a clip that I like to use, but I can never seem to find the clip when I need it. Today, my family and I are gonna be heading to the city. We call it the city. We are going to be going to meet one of my daughter's friends that she knows from school, and just kind of hang out at the local mall and eat lunch with her, just so that they can kind of like hang out. My daughter does online school, and I teach online at the same school, so they don't get to see each other a lot, just on like field trip days and things like that. But they do talk on the phone. So I'm really thankful for that. That's one of the things that I'm gonna add to the tag prompt, is I'm very thankful for our school. I'm thankful that I get to work from home and I do a job that I love, teaching reading from home. And I'm really thankful that we have this school for my daughter, because she's someone that has some anxiety and sometimes behavior issues that don't go really well in a public school setting. So having the option for her to be able to do school online and get teacher help and things like that is very beneficial for our family. I have all of the prompts here on my daughter's phone. So let's go ahead and get started with the first prompt that Deb created. And it is, have you ever hosted or been invited to a Friendsgiving? And so I will definitely say yes, we have been invited to a Friendsgiving of sort. We just moved to Missouri last year, and we are from Texas, and so all of our family and kind of friends that we have or whatever are mostly there in Texas. So last year we were invited to some people's houses for Thanksgiving, some people from our church. That was really kind of them. We ended up doing our own thing, but in addition to all of that, there's a family from our church that puts on a community Thanksgiving dinner that people are invited to, and they do it at our church. So we did that last year, in addition to having our own little smaller Thanksgiving. And we plan on doing that again this year, going and just kind of being a part of the community feast, just kind of meeting members of the community that are in need, or maybe it's just people that maybe like older people that don't have anywhere to go. Maybe they don't have family close by, or maybe their family only does things for like Christmas. So really it's open to anyone who wants to come. So that's what we plan on doing this year. I'm going to count that as a Friendsgiving because it's church friends and community friends all joining together for, a time of thankfulness and gratitude. And I love that. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays. I have really been trying to be more mindful and reflective of gratitude, trying to just think on a more positive level since kind of going through the little mental health thing that I went through, you know, over the past several months, and just trying to use that as an opportunity to be able to work on training my brain to think in a different way. So I want to try to like recreate something that I saw Emily Noel do in her latest video, where she used a Wet n Wild palette, and she used some oranges, or like orangey brown tones, a little bit of like a pink tone, and then a green under her like lower lash line. So I kind of want to do something somewhat inspired by that. I'll link Emily's video below in case you're interested in seeing her review of the Wet n Wild collection, like the holiday collection that they have, because as always, she's top notch in her reviews. All right, let's take a look at number 2 on the list of things of the tag. Which eyeshadow palette makes you think of a Thanksgiving feast? And that would definitely be the one that I'm using today, which is the Tarte Man Eater After Dark palette. That came out during the holiday season 2 years ago, I think. 2 years ago. And this color story has a lot of fall inspiration. And, you know, when you think of like mashed potatoes, dressing kind of things, or cornbread, you know, it just kind of has the nice browns, green, golds, even some cranberry sauce right here, which I am going to use to create that kind of pinky look that Emily had in her look yesterday. So I think Tarte Man Eater After Dark really is something that is pretty versatile. I think that this palette can be used all year long. Any kind of like look that you want to do, whether it's something simple or more dramatic, like I am going to attempt to do today. Attempt being the key word. This one got a little high right here, so we'll try to like tone that down a little bit. I may kind of try to fix that later. Let me use a different brush. All of my brushes are dirty though, so it's not going to be super clean today. Not going to be super clean. Let me try this one. It's the cleanest one. I was doing such a good job this year of washing my brushes every week, but kind of since and I hate to keep talking about it, but really like I am still sort of like digging myself out of this really funky space that I was in. You know, when I was in the really deep dark space before I started the medicine and all of that, I just didn't even care. I didn't care at all to do the makeup brush cleaning. Didn't care. So I'm still trying to like get back into the routine of that. Not that I want to, but you know, there was like a good month where I wasn't doing it at all, and now I've kind of forgotten. I need to do an Alexa reminder. Never forget anything if Alexa helps. Number 3, what beauty product are you most thankful for? And I tried to pull a few things, like knowing what the prompts were. I tried to pull a few things for you guys, and I picked 2 skincare products that are new to me this year. Things that I truly feel like make a difference, and are, one of them is expensive, but I really do feel like it's worth the money if you can. So this one is the affordable thing, and I got this at Marshall's, and it's the Beauty of Joseon Ginseng Essence Water. I have never been like a big believer in like water. Like, it's water, okay? Like, how amazing can this be? But I kind of went on this deep dive at Marshall's of all of the Korean beauty things that they had, especially with Beauty of Joseon, because they had a lot. And they have a lot of really good products. I have the Dynasty Cream from Amazon. I got the Cleansing Balm. I have a Calming Serum. I also got an eye cream, and all of those are really great. But out of all of those, I honestly was shocked once I started using this more often. Every night is when I use this. I will often forget to put moisturizer on, because when I touch my skin after putting this on and nothing else really, it's so plump and hydrated that I can't even, like, I literally forget that I didn't put any moisturizer on. So if you can ever find this or look it up on Amazon, it was just a little cheaper at Marshall's, but really it's not that expensive. It's about $15, I think. Really highly worth it. Something I never really thought that I would be like into, but definitely am. And then the other thing is the expensive thing, and it is something I got myself for my birthday, and it's the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. This is so incredibly moisturizing and thick and hydrating, and anytime, and I use this at night also in combination with that, but I can still feel my skin being so plump and hydrated the next day after using this. And I did get this before the water, so I know that this is effective on its own. It's not just the water. It has the most soft, lovely, light spa scent. Truly. And I made sure that I got the big size, the really big size. Truly, I am someone who totally believes that drugstore skincare is just as amazing as the high expensive stuff. And I truly do believe that you don't have to spend a lot of money on your skincare in order for, you know, to find something that's good. But that is something that's completely all on a level of its own. That is something that is super special. And I haven't found anything, not that I've tried a whole bunch of stuff, but I haven't really found anything at all that is like that. So again, I try to on my channel promote mindful consumerism. Definitely be someone who considers your budget when you are buying new beauty things. Don't fall for the hype of what the influencers say is the newest best thing. That product has stood the test of time, and it is very good if it's something that you can swing in your budget. Number 4, what is your favorite fall themed makeup product? So that would definitely be this one, or the Anastasia Rose Metals palette, which, you know, is the fall in a palette. It is so beautiful. I love it so much. You have the oranges and the burgundies and the greens that really just speak fall and really reflect the beauty of nature and the changing of colors. Really lovely. Up next, number 5, what is your go-to color story for the season? Definitely I'm someone that loves all of the colors of fall. I love the richness of the browns, the oranges, the burgundies. I love the jewel tones that you can very often find. Just really deep, warm, rich colors. I have over the past several years tried to like tone myself down on how early I decorate for Thanksgiving, because, you know, I have noticed that over the years I do it a little earlier and a little earlier, but then I am kind of tired of it. If you decorate for fall September 1st and you have to wait till you know, after the very end of November, things can get a little old after a while, and then I'm ready for Christmas colors. So I've tried to kind of like be careful about how early I decorate for Thanksgiving, just so I don't get tired of those beautiful colors that I find so warm and inviting. All right, number 6, if you could only wear one lipstick for the holiday season, what would it be? Oh, see, I didn't even prep for that question. There's another lipstick question in this tag, and I am not a big lipstick person. I think because I drink a lot of water, and being a teacher too makes it really hard to like plan for a reapplication on the go. But I will share a combo that I love is this e.l.f. O-Face lipstick, and this is Dirty Talk. I like that one. And I have this, I have this Wet n Wild lip liner that I really like, and this was last year's holiday collection, and it's Bear to Comment. And then there's another one that I think I have from LA Girl, but I think my daughter has taken hold of that one. So really I just kind of like neutral. Everything's falling out of my little container here, and then that stresses me out. Anyway, really prefer neutral lips, and I think I think I've always been that way, but I will say it might also be because of just being a teacher and making it really difficult to apply on the go. One thing that I did do when I was in the classroom, and I do really enjoy these and I would love to get them back again, is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lips. I used to have those on hand when I was in the classroom, and those are really nice. Number 7, what are your Thanksgiving traditions? I don't really know that we have Thanksgiving traditions. I don't know. One thing that we generally do is we I don't know, we like cornbread dressing, so we eat that. Like, our Thanksgiving traditions, I guess, are probably geared towards the food aspect of things, because that's, you know, the best-ish part of Thanksgiving is the food. Usually I'm getting up and, you know, starting to cook, and see, that Pretty Smart, I don't know. Sometimes if I get too much of it on because it's too light, that's why I was mixing those two colors. The e.l.f. Soft Glam and then the Pretty Smart foundation are very similar type products. They're in similar packaging and all of that, so it's just really heavy. I should maybe try to like wet this sponge. I'm really bad about not wetting sponges. Okay, so Thanksgiving traditions. I think the main thing I can think of is normally we are immediately after Thanksgiving, we are decorating for Christmas. Now, this year we did not wait because Thanksgiving is so late, and you know, again, I was just kind of ready to move on from those colors and those decorations and ready for something different. And this year my daughter's very, very excited about Christmas. Like, we've been watching Christmas movies for quite a few weeks now. She's very, very in the Christmas spirit, so she was ready to decorate. You know, November 1st she was ready to decorate. So this weekend, this past weekend, we did all of the decorating, which we still need to do her tree, but that was kind of, that's usually our tradition, that we eat and then decorate for Thanksgiving or for Christmas later on. Number 8 in the tag says, most of us don't wear makeup on the holidays. What is one step you would not go without? I generally, I mean, like, because tomorrow we will be, because I'm filming this on Wednesday, so tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Tomorrow we will be going like, you know, to an event, a social gathering, if you will. And so I will put makeup on. But if it was just my family, then no, I don't normally wear makeup on a holiday because I'm cooking and I'm getting everything ready. And you just really don't have time to barely even shower when you're the cooker of your family. So what is one step I would not go without, knowing that we, like, if we were going to be taking pictures or something like that? Probably concealer, because even though, like, I'm putting on a very nice concealer from Natasha Denona, I have bags under my eyes and always dark circles. So having some kind of help in the region of my under eyes is very helpful. So either some kind of concealer or a color corrector, like I put on at the very beginning of this video. A color corrector is sometimes the way to go, just enough to kind of make me look less sick. I just need to look less dead and less sick. So that is what I would not go without. What is your perfect Thanksgiving color story? So, perfect Thanksgiving color story would definitely be the rich, warm browns. Of course, I really love the oranges and the greens. Like, if I look at a leaf, and here where we live, now that we live in Missouri, the leaves, you know, just compared to living in a Texas, you know, kind of a more, I don't know, we have a fall, but it's not like a normal fall. There's a fall in Texas, but it's not a good fall. It's not the classic, like, changing, beautiful changing of the leaves. So last year I found so much inspiration from all of the leaves that kept falling off the ground, and I did like a lot of shorts using my Rose Metals palette. So if I can remember, I'll link that playlist for you below just so that you can see. But I find so much inspiration from the leaves, and here in like our local area, the leaves are like burgundy. I'll put a picture of one of the leaves at the very beginning of fall when things started changing colors here on the screen for you. It was like a vibrant red and green, and oh my gosh, it was just so pretty. And I remember telling somebody from our church, as long as, because I love fall so much, like I love fall, I've always wanted to live somewhere where I can enjoy the 4 seasons, where I can experience a real fall and a real winter and a real spring instead of a very long summer and a little bit of a winter. So anyway, I told somebody from our church, I will, as long as we're here, as long as we live in Missouri, I hope that I never take for granted the fact that the leaves change colors in August. That's when they started changing colors, at least this year anyway. And she was like, she just looked at me like, okay, because you know that they live, this is where they are from. This is normal for them. But when you live someplace like maybe Florida or New Mexico, Arizona, California, when you live in places like that and you don't experience that, you know, you don't get to really truly experience the beauty of God's creation and all that it can do. So the leaves, highly motivating for me in all of their Thanksgiving color stories. That's what I would say. Whatever color the leaves are this time of year, that's my favorite color story. Number 10, what foods are you most looking forward to eating at Thanksgiving dinner? Ooh, okay, so my family and I have actually been eating our Thanksgiving meal a lot lately for dinner. For some reason, my husband was really into it, so we've been eating that a lot for dinner lately. And so what we normally eat, just, you know, because it's kind of a quicker dinner, is ham that I put a little brown sugar on. I do Bob Evans mashed potatoes because who can make mashed potatoes better than Bob Evans? And I don't really like mashed potatoes, so, you know, but I like those mashed potatoes. And then we have, oh, did you guys know that now at Walmart you can buy frozen Texas Roadhouse rolls with the butter? Yep. So as, you know, people who love Texas Roadhouse, but we have to go an hour and a half to eat Texas Roadhouse, thought that was very helpful. So we've been having that. And then like some kind of like brown gravy or like turkey gravy and cornbread dressing. Did I say that? Cornbread dressing. But so because we've been having that meal so much lately, I told my husband I'm gonna also make like a turkey breast because I really prefer turkey, and that does take longer to cook. It's not really something you can whip up like 2 or 3 times a month like we've been eating this meal. You can't just cook a turkey breast. You know, as a working person and somebody who's busy and doing things in the evenings all the time, trying to cook a turkey breast that often is difficult. So we will be doing the turkey breast in addition to all of those other things. And desserts, I don't even remember. We got a cherry pie. I think he likes lemon meringue pie, and I don't like lemon meringue pie, but he wanted me to try to make a lemon meringue pie, so I did. And the meringue was a disaster, but the lemon curd that I made was so good, so I think I would actually like eat that. Normally I don't know, that kind of meal I kind of like to have like peach cobbler or something. But dessert's always like a good thing in my opinion. Okay. 11. Who in the beauty community would you invite to your Friendsgiving and think deserves more recognition? I have a few like smaller creator people that I think I would really enjoy like hanging out with. Dubs is one of them. Still Steph is somebody that I think kind of has like just a really easygoing, calm personality. So Still Steph is somebody that I would definitely want to hang out with. We just recently did a collab video where I did a cool toned look as someone who prefers warm tones, and she did a warm toned look as someone that prefers cool tones. So I'll link that for you below too. So those are probably my favorite smaller creators that I watch like on a regular basis. There's other smaller creators that I watch, but they're the ones that I do on a regular basis. And bigger creators, I have really been having a falling out of love experience this year with larger real true influencers. So most recently I'll post a video where I kind of talk about one of my favorites for years and years, and I think I'm pretty, I don't know, I need to take a break from her. I may unsubscribe for a little while, and I'll leave that video for you so that you can see my feelings on Jessica Braun and why I need to take a break from her for a little while. But I think Emily Noel is somebody that I find so inspiring, is very relatable, even though she is a larger content creator in the beauty space. I feel like she's someone that is still very grounded in her approach to her job. She does not do a lot of, I don't feel like, a lot of pushing of new products. And I just feel like she is, and she's my age, you know, she's a little younger than me, but she's someone that I think would be really fun to kind of hang out with. And also Jen Phelps is the same way. She's a little older than me, but also she is an influencer, but I think that she's very respectful in her influencing, her considering of the fact that I think she understands her privilege in this beauty space and doesn't push things on people that maybe they don't need. We don't get links every 2 seconds to things, or, you know, constant bombardment of go buy this. Next, what is your signature dish you always bring for a potluck dinner? I don't think that I have a signature dish. I generally go with desserts just because that's kind of the easiest thing to make. It's generally going to turn out well because I'm not a very good cook per se. This time for the community Thanksgiving dinner that we are having at our church, I am taking something that I got at like a little Amish store last week, and it's just a really rockin' brownie mix thing that looks dynamite. So that's what I'm bringing. What fragrance or scent is your favorite for the fall season? Okay, so I pulled out these two that I have that I wanted to share with you after I get this mascara on. I've recently gone on a deep dive of vanilla scents because my husband really likes vanilla, and you know, while I want to find things that I like too, when your man is like, ooh, you smell really nice, you want to make your man happy. So I'm like, I'm gonna go try to find a couple of different like smaller like travel size like vanilla things, and I found one that I think I really like, and I think he likes it. I haven't gotten any comments, but also he's very busy right now with work and middle school basketball. So he's very busy. Anyway, so this is one that I got several years ago, and it's the Ellis Brooklyn Appraise. I say that wrong. Appraise perfume, which is, oh gosh, it's so wintry. It's like kind of a masculine fur scent, but just really, really wonderful. It smells like fir and juniper, and as if you are skiing through pine trees. Love that so much. So I bring that out in the fall and start wearing that through the winter. And then this one is from Fuller, and I got this off recommendation from Lauren May Beauty in this deep dive of vanilla things, and it's the Vanilla Skin perfume, and I really like that a lot too. And I like the fact that it comes in a spritzer. Sometimes the travel ones come in a roller ball, and I find roller balls gross because after you had it for a little while, take a look inside of your bottle. It's not pleasant. It's gross. And then last, do you prefer a bold lip or a bold eye for holiday gatherings? I think that I've already kind of answered that question. I would definitely say a bold eye, because you don't have to touch up your bold eye. You can eat your food and your makeup is not going to go away. And if you rely on your lip, unless it's like a liquid lipstick or something like that, it will fade as you are eating your delicious meal. And last but not least, the palette that I used, I'll kind of go through with you the shades that I used to create my Emily Noel inspired eyeshadow look using my Tarte Man Eater palette. So I set my lids, set my lid with Playful right here, and then in the crease I did Passion, this one, and then the little purpley one, which is called Moody. I tried to incorporate that some as well. And then in the outer corner I did the brown, which is Alluring. For my inner lid I did Heated and topped it with Sundown. So Heated was all over, and then Sundown kind of just tapped that on top. And then I kind of bopped between these three to kind of blend out the crease a little bit. And as I went in with this little like brow definer thing, which I think I got a little too crazy with that. That's okay. I did incorporate a little bit of mischievous in this crease part, and then my green liner underneath was this green fantasy. So that created my little Thanksgiving inspired look as we are heading out soon to go meet with one of my daughter's friends from school and go shopping and have a little bit of a fun day. I hope that you have a really awesome Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you like makeup and project painting content. Thank you. Bye.